freshman year, it's like you literally have no worries. Just go to school and have fun. Oh, I look sweaty. Mom! This is like soup. This is like noodle soup. And it's not even cold, probably because it's hecka hot outside. But my food's not even cold. Okay, these fries are a little soggy. YouTube, it's your girl Za'Morian, and I'm back again with another video. And for today's video, as you guys have been seeing all week, I am doing a bunch of videos this entire week related to back to school. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a high school freshman advice video. I've done a college one on my channel before. I'll put it on the icon and in the description box. But for today's video, I literally wrote down stuff for you guys. Like, I was not mother effing playing when I said I'm finna, you feel me, help y'all, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. Okay, while sweating because I'm really hot. Okay, so I literally wrote down like a bunch of just stuff that I feel like a lot of high school freshmen just need to know. So put the pen in my ear so I can look professional. Okay, well, that didn't work, so we're just gonna put it on the ground. And I also wanted to do like a little mukbang because I just personally feel, why is this not? Oh, great. This doesn't go flat sometime, bruh. Come on, bruh. I'm trying to record a video. So I also got like a bunch of stuff from this like soul food spot in my neighborhood. I ate this food. I've literally been holding. You guys can't even really see it, but this food, you still can't see it, but this food I have been holding on to for quite some time now because I had to go run errands before I make this video. So yeah, but I got a lot of stuff, y'all. Like, I was not playing. Like, I was not effing hungry. And it's not even cold, probably because it's hecka hot outside. But my food's not even cold. Okay, these fries are a little soggy. Somebody in this house will eat them. But anyways, yeah. So I got me some rice. You feel me? And then I also got macaroni and cheese, you know. For some reason, they do theirs white. It's really weird. I've never seen white macaroni and cheese, but they do it. And then you put me, I got some cornbread. I had to take a bite of it because you gotta make sure it's good, you know. And then I got a 3-piece. I never really eat a 3-piece, but that's what I have brothers for, so. And I got some fries. They're a little soggy, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. So, oh, and I also had a sweet tea, but I drunk it because it was hot outside, so I just filled this back up with water. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. I can drop the pen now. Let's just dive right into it, y'all, because I've been waiting a long time to eat this food and do this video. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I want to let y'all know straight up, high school is not like the mother effing movies. It's not, you know, peaches and cream. It's like not like High School Musical. I'll tell you that right now. It's not like that. So, you know, you just really gotta understand that depending where you like it's so many things that like, let me make sure I'm centered. There's so many things that like take into account when it comes to high school, like depending on like where you live and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So everybody's high school experience is different. So like, even though I'm giving you all this advice, your high school experience is gonna be totally different from my high school experience and your friends and your moms and your dads. Time period, location, your age, all that really take effect to how your high school experience is gonna be. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be giving y'all some tips. I'm just gonna get right into it. Like I said, first tip, it's not like High School Musical. So let's get that whole idea of what high school is like. It's not like that. No one's gonna be singing on the tables. Nobody's gonna be, you're not gonna find the love of your life and be a cheerleader. Like that's not real. Okay. The first piece of advice that I would probably give is to be yourself. You know, in high school, I feel like people get really easily influenced by like what's cool, what's trendy, and they don't really like just be themselves, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to like, I feel like it's low-key hard to be yourself in high school because you really don't even know who you are, and you're going through these levels of like, I want to be like this, or I want to be like this, or you know what I mean, just all these things. That's like, okay, be you. And it's hard to tell somebody who's what are you guys, like 13 or 14, to be yourself. I spit. But it's hard to be yourself because you don't even know who you are. But, you know, some people probably haven't, you know, found themselves. It's really hard to find yourself at age 13 or 14. But honestly, you guys, just literally be yourself. If you don't like wearing the latest fashion, then don't wear it. Because at the end of the day, if you're like, what I always say, because I have very, very high confidence in myself. Like, a lot of people know about me. I have very, very high confidence. And what I just go by to keep myself, like, thinking, okay, I'm just that, you feel me, fill in the blank. I'm just that boss. But what I always tell myself is like, okay, if you're not being yourself, who is? Like, if you're not living your truth, like, if you're not being you, then who's gonna speak and live for you but yourself? You know what I mean? As well as, you can't be nobody else because everybody else is already taken. You feel me? You gotta be you. There's only one whatever. Like how I say, there's only one Za'Morian. So if I'm not doing what I want to do, living my truth, being myself, then who is? You feel me? And I can go on and on about being yourself, because I feel like that's something hard to do. To really be yourself is difficult, because you got people telling you, do this, do that, look like this, look like that. But to be authentically you is hard. It takes a long time to get to. I told y'all I have very high confidence, but as well as like, I know my flaws, and there's certain things that I do that's kind of out of my character, and I just have to like really think, okay, this is what Za'Morian stands for, this is what I won't do, this is what I will do. I have standards, I have boundaries, all that. You know what I mean? Second tip is to focus on your work. You guys, like literally, there are so many mistakes that I made in high school. Oh, this is cheesy. There's so many mistakes I made in high school that like really impacted me in college, and it's part of the reason why I went to a community college. There's nothing wrong with community college, but this is all the decisions that I made throughout high school kind of led to the reason why I went to community college. But just, you know, as a freshman, don't go by the standard of like, your freshman year grades don't matter, because they do. Where do people get this from? Like, I hear so many people telling you that your freshman grades do not count. Every year it counts. It builds your GPA. So if you get straight A's, it's like it counts, but it counts. I'm not even gonna say but it doesn't. But it's like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't get D's, you can't get F's. You know what I mean? And just be like, oh, freshman year doesn't count, because it does count. Your GPA is, excuse me, I burped. But your GPA is like, it's averaged out. So the grades from freshman year go into your grades of sophomore and junior and all, you know what I mean? So don't go by the idea of like, freshman year does not count, because it does. Do not let nobody tell you that. Stop saying that. Whoever is saying freshman year of high school does not count for your college GPA, stop saying that. Stop telling these kids that it don't count, because it does. Like, I'm so tired of hearing that on like freshman advice videos. Stop saying that. Because it do. I've never heard anybody say it does not count. Where y'all be getting this information from? Let's talk. Like, so basically, y'all, like, take high school seriously. Take it seriously, but have fun. You know what I mean? Take it seriously, but have fun. Simple as that, you know? My third tip would be to take pictures. Bruh, I'm so glad that I am a photogenic person, because it's so amazing to really look at your old photos from high school and just to be able to have those memories. I love taking pictures. You can already tell, but I'm very, very photogenic. So like in high school, I took a lot of pictures, and now that I'm 20 years old, I'm so glad that I took those pictures of myself, of friends, of memories at football games, at basketball games, when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16, you know what I mean, all throughout high school, especially my freshman year in particular, because you're not going to look the same. Your mindset's going to be different, and it's so beautiful to really be like, you know, once you graduate, once you get in high school, like college, stuff like that, just to look back at those photos, it's so like, oh my God, you know, like, wow, like this is really, like, damn, you know what I mean? It's really refreshing. So take a lot of photos, as well as, you know, make a lot of memories as well. You're only gonna be a freshman once. I mean in college, but you're only gonna be 13 in, like, you know what I mean, like 13 or 14, or what are you, like 13 or 14 in high school? I mean, yeah, in high school. You're only gonna be 13, 14 as a freshman in high school one time. Like, it's not gonna happen again. You're not gonna get that, excuse me, cuddling, you know what I mean, like baby treatment, if you do get it, you know, and at all, you know what I mean? So, like, really take that. My freshman year was amazing. Like, I had an older cousin who was a senior, so it was really cool to have that, like, just somebody on campus that I could, like, connect with and, you know, like, lean on or help me if I get lost and stuff like that. But not everybody has that, so you really do make your freshman year just amazing, y'all. Like, go to all the football games. That's another tip I want to say. Go to all the football games. This is kind of tip number 4. Go to all the, am I gonna drink this water already? Go to all the football games. Go to all the go to all that stuff, because when you're a freshman, I don't think you can work. But most freshmen, you don't work, so you don't have that barrier of like, oh my god, I have to get a job, compared to when you're a sophomore, junior, senior, your parents might say, you know, you got to get a job, or you may want one, you know what I mean? But your freshman year, it's like you literally have no worries. Just go to school and have fun. Back to, you know, the tip I wanted to say, which is tip number 4, is to go to basketball games, go to football games, join clubs, play sports, try all this stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, join clubs, just try out all kind of stuff. You're so young. Like, there's so much things you can do on campus. Start your own club, figure out how that works. That's something really good to put on your college resume, is that you were involved, not resume, but like application, is to put that you were involved in, you know, clubs and sports and stuff like that. They didn't hit on this rice. I'm letting you know right now. But skip still goes crazy. But anyways, yeah. Make memories, take pictures, join clubs, all that. Tip number 5 would be to really understand that the friends, like, I'm pretty sure if you're about to be in high school, you've watched a lot of these videos already. You already know that a lot of people say that you're not gonna, like, the people you start high school with more than likely are not the ones you're gonna end with. Like, I started with a group of friends in high school that we was cool freshman, sophomore year, kind of junior year, and then kind of just fell off, and everybody just grew and moved and just went to their different life. You know what I mean? Just kind of changed. And nothing's wrong with change, but people change, people get into different things, and you know what I mean? And then I got with another group of friends, and then we all kind of like just not fell off in a bad way, but just grew, because, you know, like my junior, senior year, we were all cool, you know, we were all involved in the same, like, extracurricular activities. And then after high school, we were still kind of cool, and it just kind of fell off as, you know, we got into college and people get involved in different things. But nothing's wrong with that. But just really understanding that these girls that you're with now probably are not going to be here forever. So don't think that you got to prove nothing to nobody. Period. You feel me? Don't think that, because people are going to change. There's nothing wrong with people changing. Let them change, because that change is probably good for them. That does not mean that you have to follow and do the same thing. Back to, you know, kind of referring back to tip number, was it 1 or 2? Be yourself. Tip number 6 would probably be that, girl, let me just tell you, this is for the girls mainly. Boys too, because this happens with boys as well, but mainly for the girls. Those senior boys don't like you. I heard of you, but just, you know, really taking into account that like this hit. Oh my god, this cornbread good. But yeah, you guys, just really when it pertains to being a freshman girl, like specifically freshman girls, like, senior guys are gonna be interested in you. You know what I mean? They're gonna like you, but more than likely they're not trying to get with you because they want to be your boyfriend and raise a family and be a couple for the next 10 years and really love you. Like, that's not realistic. It's not realistic for a senior guy to date a freshman girl and then be happily ever after the next 10 years. That's not realistic. You know what I mean? It may happen at some people, but it's not common. So, you know, when it pertains to you being a freshman and a senior guy is interested in you, realize that that boy is 18 years old. Realize that in a few months, he's going to be graduating high school and either starting his career or going to college. So just know that, are you going to be able to take this grown man being in college and you still being in high school. You guys are at 2 different mindset levels. So just really understanding that, like really understanding that. There's a fly or something in here. Don't touch my food. But just really understanding that as a freshman, just keep that in mind. I'm not saying don't date in high school, because I have seen videos on YouTube of people giving you guys advice on like not dating in high school. That's horrible. What the who do that? Like, who don't date in high school? Date if you're allowed to. Like, dating in high school, don't take nothing seriously. Like, especially when it comes to like when it pertains to like relationships, don't take none of that stuff seriously. Like, date, have fun, enjoy the person, build relationships, you know what I mean? Do whatever you feel like comfortable doing with that person, you know, as far as intimacy goes, you know, do whatever is comfortable for you and whatever you're ready. And don't be like peer pressured. I hate saying that word, peer pressured to do things that you don't want to do or you're not ready for. You know what I mean? But I would not advise nobody to just not be in a relationship. Like, what? It's just really being at that age, being 13 or 14, don't take nothing seriously. Like, nothing's going to last forever in high school. It's rare for you to be high school sweethearts when you're 13 and he's 18 about to go to college or about to start working and, you know, becoming like a normal citizen. So tip number one is like 7. Avoid like drama. And it's so hard to say that. It's so cliche to say that. It's so basic to say that. It's so like, okay, I want someone to say drama. Let's talk about me. I don't want to say my man. I know, girl. I know. It's hard. But really just understanding that like drama is going to come to you. And something that I have really realized as me being an adult now is that no response is a response. Let me eat this macaroni and cheese and tell you this one more time. Listen. Oh, let me drink some water. Listen. Don't hear me, but listen. No response is a response. Like, you do not have to respond to everything someone says online, everything someone's saying about you. And I understand it's hard to stay out of drama when somebody's coming for your character or coming from coming at you, and it's really like messing up who you are as a person. I get that, but really understanding like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it to fight this girl because she's talking about you? Like, that's something I never will get, is why girls fight other girls for talking. You can talk about me all you want. In 3 years or in 4 years, I'm not even gonna see you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even really care, you know? And I'm not even gonna sit here and say like, oh, in high school I never got in drama, because I did. I've had little, you know what I mean? Like little dog barking confrontations with other girls. But it was just like, the older I got, when I would see certain stuff, like people tweeting, so like back when I was in high school, subtweeting was like the thing. People would subtweet. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? But the older I get, I really realize no response is a response. And people get so upset when you don't say anything. Like, if somebody's talking about you and they're realizing, okay, why am I not getting a reaction out of someone's, like, why is she not getting up? You know what I mean? Like, getting upset or da-da-da-da. It's because you don't care. Like, if somebody's really talking about you and you know it's not true, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I mean, I'm not even trying to say like ignore everybody and don't check somebody if they really coming for you. Check her if it's really that serious, but don't be getting into checking her moments all the time. Like every other week you having a confrontation with another girl about somebody. And don't ever, let me move this food real quick. Don't ever fight nobody over no boy in high school, because I guarantee you, let me pull this food back. I guarantee you that boy is not tripping about you. Like, ladies, please, all freshman girls are watching this video and you're about to enter high school. Or if you're already in high school and you're just watching it because I'm entertaining. All of the above. Don't fight nobody over a boy. Because if that boy is not going to fight for you, or y'all ain't even been together that long, or if he cheated on you with that girl, do not fight for him. Only boy I will ever fight for, like actually get an altercation for, is my brothers or somebody in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody close in my family. But like, I only go to war for or really fight over somebody for my brothers. Other than that, I'm gonna sit here and eat my chicken, because I'm not fighting over no boy. Tip number, what is this, 8 or 9, is to build relationships with your teachers your freshman year. Really build relationships with your teachers, simply because grade wise, you feel me, But also for letter of recommendations when you're a senior and you're applying for college. Let me finish my food real quick. But also when you're a senior and you're applying for colleges and you need letters of recommendations, it's really good to have your freshman year teachers vouch for you because they've known you for like a longer time. Nobody's saying kiss their butt because I'm not that kind of person and I've never been that kind of person. But if you feel like you're getting close to a teacher, keep up to date with that teacher, throughout your freshman year. Keep that teacher as kind of like a letter recommendation. Or even some schools have like teachers assistants where you can like TA for a teacher when you get like a junior or senior. So always just at least have one teacher on campus that you cool with. Also when it pertains to like back to school, so like school supply shopping, wait until you get the syllabus. It's not called, I think it's called syllabus. Yeah, the syllabus. I don't know if they call it that in high school. But wait till you get the syllabus to see the supplies that you need. Don't go out and buy hecka stuff with like a big old backpack. It's unnecessary. Like, it's really unnecessary. Also, just a random tip that I thought about is take a picture of your schedule on your phone. So you have it. You don't want to be walking around with a piece of paper like, where am I going? You know what I mean? You don't want to be doing all that. So take a picture of your schedule and just have it on your phone. I'm pretty sure most freshmen or people already do that, but in case you don't, do it. Also, when you're a freshman, like your first month or two of school, find out if your district or if you're like wherever you go to school at offers summer school classes. Because when I was a freshman, so when I was in school, I hated PE. I hated getting undressed, putting on PE clothes, and then working out, getting sweaty, and then putting my clothes back on and going throughout the day. I hated PE. I didn't mind working out and just, like playing outside or whatever, but I did not like PE. So what I did is I found a way to where I can take PE online. It was literally the easiest class ever. And I took it the summer of my freshman year going into sophomore year. And that put me kind of like ahead a little bit. So figure out if your school offers summer school classes, not because you failed, but because you want to get ahead a little bit. Because that'll really help out later on when you're like a sophomore, junior, senior, and you don't have to have that many classes. And maybe your senior year you can work and you can have free periods. So always, you feel me? Plan ahead, young buck. Plan ahead. So your freshman year, you're probably going to be really easily influenced by going to parties and hanging out. And I didn't eat none of this chicken. I just realized it. But like going to parties and stuff like that. So when it pertains to that, always be safe at these parties, y'all. Like when you're a freshman, if your parents allow you to go to parties, be safe. Don't do stuff that like you're not supposed to be doing. And if you do stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, be safe and always have somebody that you trust. Always, like if you're, I'm not even gonna sit here and say like don't sneak out. You shouldn't sneak out. I never did. But if you are that kind of wild child, I wouldn't even say wild child, but if you are the kind of person who just does things that they shouldn't be doing, you know what I'm saying? It happens. We all do things our parents don't want us to do and stuff like that. But if you do, always go with somebody you trust to these parties or to these events and stuff like that. And another thing is, if you have like an older cousin or just a close family member that keeps secrets, let them know where you're at. Do not ever, like for me personally, whenever I'm like, I never was the type to like sneak out or do crazy stuff like that, but when I would do a few things that I shouldn't be doing or going places I shouldn't be going, I would always tell somebody. Like, it wouldn't be my parents, obviously, but it would be like a cousin or it'd be like a close friend, like, hey, I'm at this spot, just so somebody knows where you're at, so you're not just out there just kicking it and nobody knows where you're at, because something could happen. You never know, you know what I'm saying? So make sure somebody knows where you're at. And then my last tip for you guys would probably be to really understand that you're only going to go through your freshman year one time. Like, high school goes by very, very fast. That 4 years is going to go very, very fast. So just really understand that you're never going to get that freshman year experience of high school back. So make the decisions that you want to make. Do the, not like that, but like, just really take into account that this is my only freshman year. Like me, I can really say, as being 20 years old, looking back, I enjoyed my freshman year so much. Like, that was probably the best year of my entire high school, like everything, you know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed high school and my freshman year in particular. So just really take that into consideration and just really have fun. Like, school is important and really take it serious, but really learn how to, really learn how to balance having fun, having that social life, as well as getting your schoolwork done. And another tip I kind of want to add, even though I said that was my last one, but also I feel like as a freshman, really having a talk with your parents on the rules. Like, do you have a curfew? Like, do I have a curfew? Do I need to be home at this certain time? How many times can I go out a week? You know what I mean? Like, do I need to bring you like grade checks? Like, really just having that heart-to-heart conversation. If you have parents that are open to listening, because not every parent is open to listening. They just want to set rules and think it's my way or the highway. But sorry if that is your parents. But just really, you know, going into your freshman year, just having a sit down talk with your parents, like, okay, mom or dad or whoever's your guardian is, I'm now in high school. There are certain things that I want to do. What do I have to do to make sure that I don't get these privileges taken away? Whether that's grades, whether that's chores, whether that's whatever. But just, I feel like that's really important while you're going into high school, is to have those rules already set. And then, you know, as you get older and you're going into your sophomore, junior, senior year, you can kind of, hopefully those rules kind of let go. But I feel like just approaching your parents with that at first really goes to show, okay, they're an adult now. You know what I mean? So that's just something I would recommend. But that's basically the end of this video. I barely even, like, touched this stuff. Probably because it's cold, but, you know, that's life sometimes. This is like soup. This is like noodle soup. But yeah, you guys, that's basically the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to kind of like just like a chill, sit down type, like just a chill little video. I'm just talking to you guys and give you guys freshman advice. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comment section. Do not be afraid to. I respond to the majority of my comments. You know, when I see them and stuff like that, either I'll try to like it or I'll try to respond. But also do not forget to check out all the videos this week, because I'm gonna have videos all this week related to back to school. And if you've already been watching some of my videos, go ahead, comment down below which video you enjoyed, or even if you have like a back to school video suggestion, go ahead, comment down below. I do already have all this week's videos packed. Like every day I already have an idea. Either it's already recorded, already edited, or already uploaded. You know what I'm saying? But back to school season is not over. So if you do have a video suggestion that you guys have not seen me post already, comment down below, because I want to hear some of you guys' ideas. And that's basically it. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!